Guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Frida Tate with a brand new video. In today's video, we are looking at the tragic story of a young lady, Alexandra Martine Diengo Lumbayi, a young Congolese lady who was found in the river lifeless after missing for over a week. The mother, Rosalind Njondo, who lives in Kinshasa, DRC, reported her as a missing person to the police station in Quebec after she was not in contact with her for a few days. After a few days of not showing up, police in Quebec led the search efforts, was joined by students and members of the Cameroonian, Congolese, and Senegalese communities in the search of Alexandra Lumbayi. There is a lot to this story, but there is a lot that we don't know. Let's talk about it. Alexandra Lumbayi was the only child to the mother who lives in Kinshasa, Congo, DRC. Some 2 years ago, Alexandra came to Canada as an international student as the mother just wanted Alexandra to have a good life. Now, as an international student, let me just put things into perspective so that you guys understand exactly where this is going. As an international student in Canada, it's costly. A Canadian citizen pays this amount of money, but the international student pays 3 times that amount of money. Let me put it into perspective. If the Canadian citizen was paying 10,000, I am just throwing out some numbers there. If the Canadian citizen was paying 10,000, the international student was paying 3 times that much. So you can see just how costly it can be, like the education can be in Canada. But it was the custom for a mother to send her the money so that she uses it for the upkeep. And usually after the mother sends the money all the way from Kinshasa, then Alexandra would acknowledge by message, by WhatsApp or whatever, telling the mother that I have received the money, thank you very much. But this time was different because Alexandra never sent any message to acknowledge that she had received the money. Naturally, the mother was getting worried because she has not heard from the daughter. And this time, at this point, it was a few days she had not heard from the daughter, especially after sending that amount of money to her. Fortunately, she did have the number to the roommate that lived with Alexandra. And so right away, she contacted the roommate to Alexandra, who we are going to, because I don't know the name of the roommate, so we are just going to call her Girl Roomie. So after Rosalind, the mother to Alexandra, contacted Girl Roomie, Girl Roomie confirmed to Alexandra's mother that for sure she has not seen Alexandra for 2 days, and this worried the mother so much. She asked if they had contacted the police to alert them, but she said that they haven't done so. And she further told the mother that maybe it would be a good idea for her to ask another roommate of theirs who had joined them, and who happened to be a guy. This came as a shock to the mother because she had no idea there was another roommate that was living with them, making it 3 people in that house. So right away, the mother requested for the number for the 3rd roommate, and we are going to, because I don't have the name for this guy, so we are just going to call him Ryan. The mother got in touch with Ryan, the 2nd roommate, asked him if he had seen Alexandra, to which he said, yes, I was with Alexandra 2 days ago. I dropped Alexandra at the park. However, So I haven't seen her since then. Ryan was not willing to contact the police to alert the police about the missing person, and the mom went ahead and reported to Quebec police, and who at that point they started the search. The Congolese community also were alerted and they joined in the search. So the police was joined by students because, like I said, she was a university student. So they were joined by the students and members from the Cameroonian community, the Senegalese community, and the Congolese communities. They had been searching for a while, but no Alexandra. In the meantime, the mother back in Kinshasa had made a TikTok video, a 16-minute TikTok video, and she was appealing to the community, the public, if they could help her just look for the baby, her baby, because, and here is their relationship, like it was so beautiful. She called Alexandra my princess, my best friend, and she was literally everything to her. So she made a 16-minute video on TikTok and posted to TikTok where she was begging the community, the public, to help her look for her baby. And this actually broke my heart as a parent. When I saw this video, my heart bled, because honestly speaking, no parent wishes to see this day in their life, because we love our children and we never ever want to see the children gone missing. As much as she was hoping for the best, she could not help herself but think about the worst that could have happened to her child. After searching for Alexandra for several days, the search unfortunately came to an end with this sight.
Les amis, on l'a trouvé. On a retrouvé Alexandra dans l'eau.
People, how are you doing? I was there reading my Bible. Then, something came, Jesus is coming back soon. However, we don't know the day, we don't know the time. Even Jesus himself doesn't know. Only Father Lord knows.
Alexandra
what
was
else
discovered lifeless.
Yes, there's a lot of things that we don't know. But that's also another thing that we don't know ourselves. We don't know the day of our death. Do you know when you're gonna die? You don't. I was reading this verse and it was just so powerful and just captured my mind. It's Ecclesiastes 9. Listen what he's saying.
This is an evil in all that is done under the sun, that one thing happens to all. Truly the hearts of the sons of men are full of evil. Madness is in their hearts while they live, and after that they go to the dead. But for him who is joined to all the living there is hope, for a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing, and they have no more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love, their hatred, and their envy have now perished. Nevermore will they have a share in anything done under the sun.
What this verse is telling us is, after we're dead, there's nothing we can do. There's no more chances waiting for us. You cannot repent after you are dead. Instead of focusing on the fact that Jesus is coming back soon, you should be focusing on the fact that you can die anytime sooner. And if you don't repent before you die, it's literally over for you. Like, the probability of Jesus coming back next month is this low. However, the probability of you dying tomorrow or even in a month is this big. What I'm also trying to say is that we are living in a way where we actually have a time frame for our sin.
What I meant was deep down we have a time frame on continuing doing certain things or sins before repenting.
So let's say I'm a smoker, okay? And I'm planning on quitting smoking next month. And smoking, that's one sin that's actually slowing you or stopping me from reconnecting with God. And I go out, buy a car, and die before actually repenting from that one sin or guilt that I have. I die before quitting. After we die, it's void. We can no longer repent. That's one spot that Jesus got us in the